What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Kenlon here, and today we're going to be talking about Peta again. They made headlines once again. What's new? They're always making headlines about something obnoxious, they say. Instead of them being mad at a video game for having a chicken fighting game in it, they're actually mad at the MLB right now. The Major League Baseball Association. Somebody that... Somebody that is a pretty powerful organization that I rarely doubt is going to listen to somebody like PETA. Nobody really takes them serious for obvious reasons. They say just the most ridiculous things because that's how they earn their money. They are a nonprofit organization. They need donations. They need people talking about them. That is how they earn their money. So that is why they say just the most ridiculous things like this. And it's honestly so funny, but at the same time, nobody's listening to them. I really just don't understand, do they really think when they have these meetings and they talk about things like this, do they really think anybody is taking them serious in the slightest? I actually want to know, but this is what they are not happy about now. So bullpen refers to the area of a bull's pen where bulls are held before they are slaughtered. It's a word with specialist roots, and we can do better than that. That is what they tweeted at MLB. They want to switch bullpen with the word arm barn. That is what they actually tweeted at the MLB, and actually one of the teams responded to them, kind of making fun of them. The Tampa Bay Rays put tired, arm barn, and next to it they put wired, Ray Tank, which is a reference, the Ray Tank, which is an exhibit in its stadium, Stingray exhibit. But it's just PETA is just such a joke, and they're hypocrites because they do not care about animals. They have proven it before that they do not really care about the well-being of animals or anything. They just say ridiculous things like this. Like I said, they just want to get their name out there. They're trying to get that donation money. They're trying to make everybody think that, they're the good guys. They're the guys saving animals out there, but they're really not. It's just funny. It really just is funny because there's just so many companies nowadays that are just like PETA that say all these things, they want to make the world better, but in reality, they just lie. But I really just want to think, so what their idea is, what they're saying is that saying the word bullpen hurts the bull's feelings and cow's feelings, and they said also degrades baseball players, and I really don't understand where they're coming with that up. But for one, if you go up to a cow right now and ask it if it is offended at all that you use the word bullpen, you know what it's going to do? It's going to look at you and do absolutely nothing because it's a cow. It's just, I don't understand why PETA thinks every single animal is going to be offended over things like this. It is just hilarious. Now it says in this article, while it's possible that baseball's use of the term bullpen derived from actual bullpens, there are various theories about how the word became associated with pitchers, typically relievers. It's unclear why PETA decided to call for a change now, over a century of the term's use, though doing so between the champion Houston Astros and the Atlanta Braves ensured the request would receive attention. That's exactly what they got. That, like I said, every time PETA makes some ridiculous claim like this, that's all they're doing. They're just really trying to get in the headlines because obviously, like the article said, why are they calling for a change now? The term has been used since the 1800s. Why are they just calling for it now? Because that's what they thought would get them in the news. I guarantee this is how their press conference goes down. They sit there with, her name is Tracy, the CEO of PETA. She probably sits down with all her top executives and says, what is going to get us the most money? Well, saying ridiculous things definitely will help that because it's going to get you, in the press. It's going to get you attention. So I guarantee they sit down, they say, what can we say? What can we do that's going to just trigger people, be just outright just crazy, and it's going to work in our favor? And they come up with things that nobody would care about, like a game inside of a game, or they do something like this. It's just everyone sees them as a joke for an organization as they really are. It's they don't help. I've never heard of one report of them actually helping an animal. Instead of them focusing on trying to help animals, instead of using the resources to go out there and help, let's say, injured animals, homeless animals, abusive animals, they go for things like the MLB, and they get mad over a term used since the 1800s that has nothing to do with the slaughtering of cows, because it's called bullpen. Now, the word, that word might have been used before it was even ever a thing. Before bullpen was even a thing. I mean, the 1800s was a long time ago. They could have been using different words for animal slaughterhouses back then. So, honestly, the MLB one could have came first. We don't know, but the thing is like I said, it's just funny because they don't use any of their actual resources to actually help animals. They never help animals. They just try to go after companies that makes no sense, like Far Cry or the MLB. Like, what do they really... I really want to wonder what they think is going to happen from this. Do they think the MLB is really going to change the term? No. The MLB doesn't even probably know who they are. So, but yeah, that's about it today. I just wanted to make another video on PETA. I'm sure, like I said in my last video, I'm sure they're going to be in the news soon. Once they get on their downhill, it's like a snowball. Once they start just saying dumb things and getting in the news, they just keep saying it over and over again. Like I said, it's just a rolling snowball. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and have a great rest of your day.